Say one?
What?
Yeah.
Okay, quick notes here to start. Career high in assists for Jaylen Brown, 13. And Freda, 7 threes made, ties the school record again, second time this season.
Ties her own record.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, thanks everybody for being here. Really cool opportunity. This is the first time we've ever done a kids game. You know, for me, it's not necessarily about having just lots of people in the building, but it's an opportunity for the young people of our community to come and see how awesome these guys are, how cool college is, how cool college athletics is. And so, you know, there was probably at least 1,000 young kids today that came and got to witness what is so special about college athletics. So really excited that we were able to do that. And yeah, just a lot of great things and a lot of areas to continue to work on. You know, throughout the season, you're trying to get better. Every day you're trying to be better. As coaches, we're kind of wired to look at the weaknesses or look at the areas that we can improve. But I'm also, you know, smart enough to be able to celebrate the really great things that we did as well. So proud of lots of things in the stat sheet and excited for some opportunity to focus on ourselves in the next couple of weeks.
Hey, Coach, obviously, you know, it's a 21-point win and all that, but does it speak to where you guys are at as a program and you kind of look at it and say, they didn't really play that great of a game?
Yeah, I actually said that to Carol Callan when we got off the radio. I said, well, we've come a long ways when you can be, you know, not on cloud 9, you know, winning by 20. But again, I think it speaks to, as far as coaches, we just are wired to figure out how can we be our best. And I think especially these guys, like upperclassmen that have really been here, we expect ourselves to be really good and we expect to do our job and do it at a high level and all of those things. So I think we have, you know, big goals and big dreams for the season. So we want to continue to be better every night.
Also, speak to you and I chatted the other day about how much of a grind this season has been. Did today kind of also show you guys really need a break and just kind of, you know, regroup a little bit?
Yeah, I think so. She just tapped me like, yeah, we need a break. You know, I just told the team in the locker room, I just said, congratulations. Like, we've played more Power 5 teams. We've been on the road more. It's been a really tough preseason. We intentionally scheduled a really tough preseason, knowing that these guys could handle it. But congrats to them for being able to learn a new scout every other day, you know, be able to make adjustments, be in, you know, lots of different states and airplanes. And what they have done in the first month of season has not been easy, but they continue to work. They continue to have each other's back. And I think that's the sign of a great team. So that's a long answer to your question. Yes, we need the break. Yes, we will actually take a break and rest and turn the basketball off for a little bit. And then come back really energized and ready to, you know, get better ourselves.
I want to ask about the actual kids' day, just to the two of you. Jaylen, what was it like just having just all of those kids there? Did you kind of feed off of that energy a little bit?
Yeah, actually pregame I told the team because it's an early game. I'm not a morning person, so I told the guards in our breakdown, like, feed off the kids' energy if you have to. Because kids, they're just going to bring high energy. They're just excited to be here. So I think it's our responsibility to come out and, you know, still play with great energy and feed off of that. So I think it was great. And just like, I know me and Freda kind of went to the kids after the game just thanking them for coming out, because I mean, no matter who's in the stands, old, young, whatever, like, it's always good to have people in the stands supporting you. So I just think like I said, it's our responsibility to go out and give them a good game and show gratefulness in that too.
Freda, same question for you, but to preface it first, you've been putting on just a show night after night with your three-point performance. To finish the half, you put up those threes after your final one. Was that kind of like a nice message to the crowd, especially the kids?
Yeah, I don't know. I was just feeling it, you know. But yeah, I think it's always really fun with the kids because they just like scream and are just so energetic and really fun to play in front of. And you know, the minute you do something cool, they like, you know, hype you up. So yeah, that was fun.
Jaylen, 28 assists as a team, and obviously a career high 13 for you. You're always the table setter. You always see the game well, but what were you seeing today that really allowed you guys to lock in and move the ball like you guys did?
honestly, just reading the defense. I think Coach Jay did a great job on the scout, getting us ready and letting us know how it would be out there. So just reading the defense, seeing what they were giving, and like when you have, we shot 43% from the three-point line, so it makes my job a lot easier to just sit there, drive and kick, and have shooters like Freda or Quayla or whoever hit the shot. So yeah, I don't really think I did anything different than I do any other night. Just kind of, I guess, Freda was shooting it tonight and Quay was too. So yeah.
Coach, Tamia went down in the third. How is she doing? She returned the bench with crutches on. How is she doing? What's her status moving forward?
Yeah, she is fine. Tamia is one of the most light-spirited, lighthearted people you could ever meet. So no matter what is going on, she's going to smile and, put on a happy face for her teammates. But she'll be fine. She just stepped on somebody's foot and sprained her ankle, so she'll be fine. Yeah, that's why we always wear ankle braces or tape our ankles so that, a small injury stays a small injury.
Freda, you've always been a three-point threat, but it feels like this year you're kind of maybe feeling a little bit more. Are you feeling more comfortable as a three-point shooter this year than even in the past?
Yeah, I think it's just, it's not that I have that different of a skill set. I think it's just also like growing and maturing and like getting more comfortable. Also just knowing that whenever it hits my hands and I'm open, that's a good shot for us. Like I think in other years I might have doubted if that's really the shot or if that's really what we want. But I think the last couple games I've tried to just not worry about it too much.
Jaylen, did the early time kind of account for the first half being a little more competitive than y'all would have liked? And then were you happier in the second half?
I don't know, honestly. I think for the most part, I think we actually started off better than we have in the past.
Yeah.
And that's been the emphasis for our ball club, is starting off games better. And I think we started out pretty high energy. I think, we play early. We play at 12 o'clock in Pac-12, so I don't think it was anything different than what we're used to. And then you have 1,000 kids too, so it wasn't really hard to be awake when the ball tipped off. So I don't know, but we also know that we're a top team in the country, so we're going to get everybody's best. And I think that's just a tailor to the team we just play. Like, nobody's going to just lay down because they're playing us or expect, not to compete. So I just think that's a testament to just who we are as a ball club and the respect that we've been given.
Coach, best shooting and scoring day of the year for Quay. Her outside shot's been kind of up and down. How is that for you guys? How big is that to see her knock down a bunch of shots and have a big day?
Yeah, it's huge for us. It's huge for her. I think it's great for our offense. We love to recruit post players that can shoot the ball, and she's proven that she is a great shooter. And and I think we try to feed confidence into our players. Like Freda said recently, she just knows if she feels good, she's shooting it, and we're all ready to celebrate it. It's the same with Quay. So I think Quay knows that everyone is very confident in her ability to shoot. When we dish to her, we expect it to go in. But it's always great to see the ball go in the net, over and over and over like it did for her tonight. So she had an incredible line, 21 and 11,
double-double.
with 3 steals. She played very well.
Coach, how difficult is it to stay focused in this non-conference schedule, knowing that you have a tough opponent in number 11 Utah coming up soon?
Not difficult at all. We're just wired that way. We've been, even throughout the summer when we have like a conditioning session or something, we're solely focused on that training session. So for this group, it's not difficult at all. But I know, we'll play them when the time comes, but right now we're just focused on we're going to rest and, really prioritize Colorado for a couple weeks. Like, what do we need to improve? How are we going to improve it? Be very intentional about attacking some of those things so that when we suit up again in a couple weeks, we'll be a better ball club.
Coach, with that rest, is there a fine line between giving them enough rest but also make sure you stay sharp?
Probably, yeah, but I think, we have a very mature group who is going to make good decisions and do the right thing, and I think they probably also appreciate that we're giving them time off, and it's more than we've ever had and things like that. And so if I had a really young team that didn't know what was coming, in the Pac-12 season, then I'd probably worry about it more, but I'm not worried about it at all with this group.
Anything else, sir?
Yeah, real quick, Jaylen, just to follow up on Freda's three-point shooting. When she posts up and puts one up, what goes through your mind?
I'm just getting back on defense.
Yeah, you just sprinting.
I think, I don't know. I just, I have so much confidence in my teammates, and like everybody said, Freda's shooting the ball really well right now, and she has the most confidence in herself. So I don't need to go rebound. I just need to go back and be safety and get ready to play defense. So yeah.
Anything in the back?
Coach, Freda was 7 of 10 today from 3. Just can you speak to how useful it is to have such an efficient shooter?
Oh, yeah. I mean, someone asked me about Freda the other day, and I said everybody sees the three-point shooting. You know, a coach sees the three-point shooting, certainly, but we also see that I can put her in a certain spot on the floor that opens somebody else up just because she's standing there. You know, people will guard her a certain way. She's also a tremendous passer. She's highly intelligent, so she sees mismatches. She sees opportunities out of ball screen. She's one of the best players we have at reading ball screen action and making good decisions out of that. So she's a great screener. There's lots of things that Freda does on the floor that besides just shooting the ball, which is really great for a coach because we need all of those things, and she's able to bring that.
Okay, thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.